kind of made a little bit of a turn. I was looking up at the clouds here. We need to get over to our right, but there's a nice opening up ahead. We'll go underneath there and turn right. Sometimes every single flight is different. Clouds change, the weather changes, the lava changes. You just never know exactly where it's going to get until you show up. We might could go over that way too, but I think we're just going to go down and around. This is a definite guarantee we'll get there. Let's go down here. See all the blue skies up ahead underneath that.
Do you know anything about fighter jets?
Fighter jets. Well, I don't know a whole lot, but I do know they're pretty cool. Oh, did you have a question about them?
Like, how fast can they go?
Well, I don't know. It probably depends on which one, but... Sorry, I'm so sorry. I had another radio call coming in. The helicopter behind me, he keeps asking me, which way are you going? Because he wants to know where the holes in the clouds are, like what we just found, right? So I just had to tell him where we're going.
Did you start your training in a Robinson R2?
R22, I sure did, yep. That's where I did all my flight training in. Is that what your son did?
Yeah, that's what he did. Also, he tracked the same way you did. Commercial, and then instrumentation.
Yeah, yeah.
Pilot. I mean commercial pilot.
It was a process, and a number of times along the way, I kind of got a little worried. You know, you want to see something that I never point this out because of what it is. We just happen to be over top of it, and you're going to see it anyway. See what that is?
What was that? Was that a Piper or a Cessna or something that size?
Yeah, been there for a long time. Yep, it's been there a long, long time. Here's the old prison.
What's your favorite thing about riding in a helicopter?
My favorite thing? Man, I got so many favorite things. I'll tell you a few of my favorite things. So I like... Sorry, trying to decide left or right. There's two big openings here. We'll go left. I like the fact that you get there in a hurry. It's fast, right? You get a better view while you're going there. It's comfortable. There's no traffic. You know, there's not a policeman holding out a radar gun telling to slow down. I feel a lot safer in this. When I'm in my car, I'll tell you, I get nervous in my car. I spend a lot of time in a helicopter or even an airplane, I'm sure the same thing. You really get used to being away from anything, really. I mean, I can turn around and talk to you like this, and we're not going to, like, run off the road, right? I mean, eventually, yeah, you could run into the ground or something, but you know what I'm saying. You got time, you're not... It's comfortable.
This is my first time in a helicopter, and it's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, I think so too, Sophie. What's your favorite part about it?
Well, probably the view.
I think that's a good favorite part.
Because I think an airplane, I don't think really airplanes really have a window on the top.
Yeah, no, I don't think they do either. Well, most of them don't. Maybe the fighter jets, I've seen they've got that bubble over top, right? But most of them don't. Some maybe. Ours does. And guess what guess what? I'll tell you another favorite thing compared to an airplane. Most airplanes, the front window really isn't very good because there's a giant engine in front of you. You know? And this one, boy, the front window is like, it's pretty awesome. And everybody gets to see out at least a little bit, right? When you go in the big airplanes, you don't get that. You get locked in the back with a little teeny window on the side.
Have you ever flown cross country in a helicopter?
I'm so sorry, one more time? Missed it.
Have you ever flown cross country in a helicopter?
I have. I flew, let's see, where did I fly? I've flown from California to Utah. I've flown from Utah to Canada. I flew up to Alaska. I don't know, I've flown lots of different places.
How far can you travel in a tank of gas?
300, 350 miles. A little ways. Kind of like in your car, you know, you go a while and you got to fill up eventually. You can't really go super far. It's not like the big jets where you can go thousands of miles. We would never make it across the ocean. Trying to fly to the mainland, we'd have to stop for gas like 6 times at least. More than that, probably. Well, we found the rainforest. This is the rainy side of the island. We also found Kilauea. We were looking right at it, believe it or not. Who's been over here, Volcanoes National Park? Anybody? Nobody has. Well, we're coming up on it. So Kilauea is kind of a hidden volcano. You kind of sort of have to know where it's at, or look for the smoke plumes. They're the dead giveaways. I'll tell you, we can see 2 of them right now. One is up and to the right. The other is ahead and to the left. See the blue smoke up there? Kind of different tint compared to the clouds. That's the summit. That's the top of the volcano. The other one, there's a hill way out there. There's a little hill with some smoke coming from it.
I see it.
Yeah, so those are the 2 eruption sites. Now, the primary eruption site is down the slope on the side. So Kilauea is not primarily erupting at the summit. There's smoke up there. It's primarily erupting down on the side. This eruption started in 1983. And it created that hill. That hill is called a pu'u, spelled P-U-U. It's a Hawaiian word. And essentially, any time you find a little hill anywhere on the island, it's an old eruption site like that one.
Why is everything shaking?
Well, helicopters have a lot of spinning parts, and when parts spin, they vibrate. So helicopters pretty much always shake. But if you've ever been in any other helicopters, you pretty quick figure out this one doesn't shake very much. This one's actually really smooth. Again, best tour helicopter in the world. They did a good job making it. I kind of wanted to veer a little off to the right so you can see the summit. Now the summit isn't really our primary destination. You can see there's smoke coming out up here, but we haven't had any lava come out of the summit during this eruption. No, not exactly. There's smoke. There's lava down inside that smoking hole at the top. It hasn't come out, like gone anywhere. And most times you can't really even see much up here. With one exception, if you come here at night, go up to Volcanoes National Park. The park entrance is up here at the summit. Look out over the caldera at night and look at the smoke plume, and it glows orange. It's actually real beautiful. I would highly recommend that if you've got the time and you come out here this side.
We're doing the twilight tour tomorrow.
You're going to like it. Perfect. So you'll be up here. You'll see this at night. Now, the pu'u on our left way over there, there's no road anywhere near that thing. We're going to go over there and we're going to go explore that. That's where all the lava is coming out and running all over the place. Can't get there on the ground, not even close. So that's where we're headed. Now, one thing I will say, at the summit here, about 2 months ago, lava did come up out of the hole where the smoke is, but it didn't come out of the caldera. Caldera is a big sunken-in area up here. There was a little bit of lava running around on the ground in the caldera for about 2 weeks, 2 months ago. But then the lava went back down into its hole again. There it is. There's the summit.
I definitely see the summit. That's just crazy.
It is just crazy. You see it? Sophie, I think you've got a pretty good view on your right side. Look at all that smoke coming out.
Yeah, at first I didn't see, like, where am I looking at, but now I see, like, that's big.
It looks like a big white tornado.
Yeah, that's what it does.
What do you think, Ella? There it is.
It's amazing very much.
Pretty much. That's the top of an erupting volcano. But here's the crazy thing. There's a bunch of people living right here. See all the houses? That's Volcano Village. They live on top of Kilauea. And they don't even worry about it that much.
Two things to say. Why would they? And haven't they learned anything from the volcano in Pompeii?
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. You're right. There's some danger if you're living up here. Absolutely. But it's not as much danger as you might think. Because Kilauea is such an active volcano. Here's the deal. If it's always erupting, always releasing pressure, never really has a chance to save up to a real big